Hello blues freaks, Eric Andreas, your guitar sage here. Today we're going to learn how to play Keep Your Hands to Yourself by the Georgia Satellites. This is a basic 12-bar blues progression and we're using boogie woogie licks. Ooh, that's some crazy talk. What are you talking about, Sage? Well, the 12-bar blues is a 12-bar or 12-measure chord progression that's repeated over and over and over ad infinitum in millions of songs. And it's a very common chord progression, and that's what this song is based off of. And a boogie woogie blues progression, or boogie woogie blues lick, is a motif or musical idea that sounds something like that. Okay, so I've got videos on those here on YouTube. You could type in boogie woogie your guitar sage, and blues or 12-bar blues your guitar sage, and you'll find videos on that. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to jump into it and then I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, so it's going to start something like this. I got a little change in my pocket, going jing-a-ling-a-ling. I'll call you on the telephone, baby, and give you a ring. I honey my baby, don't put my love upon no shelves. Just go ham and go lie and keep your hands to yourself. Okay, now we're into a solo. Now, here's the deal about this particular song. If you know what I did just now, you pretty much can play the whole song. And I'm going to show you how to solo over this thing too. Okay, so 12-bar blues progression, 12 measures of 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a bar, and that's why we call it the 12-bar blues progression. And the chords are based, in this case here, off of an A7, D7, E7. Okay, I believe I have a chart for this in the free ebook that you can find at YourGuitarSage.com. Links below. Okay, so we got the basic chord progression of like A, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, D7, 3, 4, 6, 2, and then back to A, 8, 2, 3, and then 9, 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, 2, 3, 4, 12, 2, 3, and then it starts over again, okay? That's why we call it 12-bar blues progression, and those are the basic chords we're using, A7, D7, E7, but we're playing the boogie woogie lick over that, okay? So what's the boogie woogie lick? Well, if you want more detail, go to that video that I mentioned to you. Otherwise, here, 2 and 4, what you're going to do is you're going to put your first finger on 2, 2nd fret of the 5th string, or 4th string, and then you're going to toggle in between 2 and 4 on that 4th string. And so if you weren't playing the A string and you were just playing the melody note, it's going to sound like this. And that's good to practice that. Okay, practice it very slowly at first if you have an issue with it. Then bring in the 5th string. And in the beginning it starts off kind of quiet, like, and that's because he's doing some right hand muting. If you want to learn about right hand muting, here on YouTube, Your Guitar Sage, right hand muting, and you'll learn about it, okay? Just like that. And that is used throughout this lesson, or throughout this song. Okay, so he's going to take that same motif, that same musical idea, and repeat it. So for the A chord, he's playing just strings 5 and 4 while muting. And then he goes to the D chord. It's based off of a D7, and he's playing strings here. He's playing strings 4 and 3. Back to the A7. And then to the E, so strings 6 and 5. And here what we're going to do, hit that low E, hit the G and bend it up a quarter step. So okay, so the last few notes are and then you're going to hit an A power chord there. If you don't know what a power chord is, here on YouTube, type in power chords, your Guitar Sage. Okay, that, my friends, is the whole song with the exception of the solo. Okay, the solo is in A blues or A minor pentatonic. If you don't know what that is, it looks like this. Plus, I have several videos for it here on YouTube. A lot of these can be found in the playlist on my homepage, where you would also hit subscribe. Okay, here's the blues lick. It goes like, well, here's the pentatonic scale, starting at the 5th fret, or the 5th fret, sure. At the 6th string, it's going to go fingers 1, 8, or 1, 4. 1, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3. 1, 3, 4. 1, 4. 1, 4. So that's the blues scale. The pentatonic scale is very similar to that. It just doesn't have the blue note. That note that's very sad, it's blue. It's sad, you know, that's why we call it the blue note. And it's because it's blue, scientifically. It's a fact. I'm just making stuff up now. All right, so we got our blues scale there. If you want to know about the pentatonic scale here on YouTube, type in pentatonic scale, your Guitar Sage, or the most powerful scale in the world. I call it that too. So I'll teach you all about how to use that for any song. You can play it all about. But the blues scale specifically is the one that you want to learn this, master it, and then you can play over the top of that chord progression, have a buddy play that, and you can noodle over the top of it, and it sounds pretty cool. You can't really mess up. Every note sounds pretty darn good. Okay, if you want the forms of those, the physical forms in diagram form, go to YourGuitarSage.com and get the free ebook. I've got them in there. Okay, hopefully you like this video. If you did, please thumbs up and hit subscribe. Get the free ebook, YourGuitarSage.com, and the free video series that can't be found anywhere, even on YouTube. And you can find that at UnstableGuitarSystem.com. Links are below. If you have any questions, hit me up on Twitter or Facebook. Links are also below. If you have any cats or dogs, please spay and neuter them. This is Eric Andreas with Your Guitar Sage. Practice, practice, practice your flipping guitar. It's hard at first, then it gets easy. See ya. I got a little change